Fellas, today we are doing a 5-star D-Lineman road to glory. His name is KETCHUP Badookie, standing at 6'9", 240, maxed out everything. The only thing KETCHUP see is red. Now let's get to doing the drip with you all, because y'all boys swear that the Badookies just don't have no drip is what you swear, but y'all boys just don't know the difference from a pretty boy and a dog. You gotta be a dog on that field, man. If you some of them boys go out there looking all pretty and go out there and they jerseys don't even be dirty. But let's get into KETCHUP Badookie, man. He gonna have the, you know what I'm saying, the little abs out. 240. He got his, you know what I'm saying? He don't really got abs, but he got abs. So, but we're going to throw a little jacket over that. But you know what I'm saying? You always got to wear a neck pad. If you're a Badookie, you're going to wear a neck pad. And you know why I say that? It's because those Badookies go out there with bad intentions every time they touch a football field. But we're going to speed this thing up, and I'm going to show y'all boys what KETCHUP Badookie looks like at the end. And that right there is a Heisman D-Lineman speed rusher that's going to come off that edge and not play with you. I'm telling you. But being that KETCHUP Badookie is already a 5-star recruit, he's getting interviews from local TV reporters, and man, they're all texting his phone, but he's just ready to play. But out of all these schools from the thumbnail, you already know where he's going to commit. Alabama Crimson Tide, the best defense in the nation. On into our first game against Western Kentucky, KETCHUP Badookie touched the field early because he is a 5-star. And absolutely, going into the first play, he took the QB out. In this next play, he gets on assisted tackle, but he gets sent back to the bench, and oh man, it's 10-0, and he goes and get that QB with bad intentions. That boy is fired up on 3rd and 14. Oh man, dipped and spent on him, and he could, and he would get to that quarterback, man. He was trying to get to him. They fumbled the ball, pick it back up, and got the first down. Going into the next play, with it being 3rd and 11, oh man, I dipped and ripped inside and lost outside containment, but come outside with that sack, and oh man, KETCHUP was already fired up. And look, my teammate was finna get into it with that boy, man. Boom! Oh my, he laid the boom on him, and they absolutely had to kick 3. Going into the next one on 1st and 10, this is like a scoop and dupe somebody and put them on their back. But on 1st and 10, breaking the double team, this man is unstoppable. This will be Aaron Donald Jr. We're going to win 44-13. That's KETCHUP Badookie ends the game off with 10 total tackles and 3.5 sacks and get the SEC Defensive Player of the Week. Going into our next game against USF, boom, that's how you lay the boom early and absolutely not play with them, but that is what you call going up the field a little too much on a screenplay. They got me on that one. I ain't gonna lie to you. But on 1st and 10, I got another sack with my teammate. I told that boy, next time you get away, I want my full sack. But man, getting another tackle for loss on 3rd and 20, man, I kind of went to the ground. And I'm not gonna lie, he put that hand like that and threw me like that. I'm not gonna lie, I wanted to get up. I said, boy, get off of me. Wrong with you, boy. I was ready to fight. Going into the next play on 1st and 10, I bit that corner and absolutely accidentally hit the truck stick. But man, I was dipping and ripping, spin move, lost outside containment, and that is the worst thing to do in history. But man, dipping and ripping, I told that quarterback, I'm gonna get you. Yeah, I'm coming, boy, and I'm gonna dive with all I got. And man, coming again, I said, I'm gonna get him, and no, I let that boy get away. Man, this USF quarterback is the truth, but getting thrown on the ground, man, I gotta get a little stronger in that weight room. Being a freshman, yeah, they're gonna be a little stronger than me, but guess what? We still won 44-0. He ends the game off with 4 total tackles. But man, after having a decent game last week, going into our next game against Wisconsin, man, I got to that ball with my teammate early on, and on 2nd and 21, a tackle for loss. I hit him with an inside move, man, and got kind of stuck, but I said, you weren't going anywhere. No, sir, get to that ground. KETCHUP Badookie, boom! Oh, that wasn't even a boom, that was a scoop and do. Yeah, I seen it. We missed the boom right there, but on 3rd and 11, I will dip and rip and get to that QB again. But on 3rd and 14, they try to run a screenplay. Boy, y'all must be drunk. But man, they absolutely tried to kick 3. Oh yeah, they made it. But guess what? I don't care. I'm going to get that QB, put my shoulder in his chest because I'm coming. But man, on 1st and 10, I'm getting blocked up. But son, get off of me. He fumbled that ball. He picked it up, and he could, man, get his first career touchdown. KETCHUP Badookie, the freshman, is not here to play. But on 1st and 10, bull rushing him. Get off of me. Going to get another sack. Oh yeah, he's him. But we going to win the game 53-3. He ends the game off with 12 total tackles and 3.5 sacks. Going into our next game against Georgia, the first 3 games from KETCHUP Badookie have been amazing, but this quarterback rolls out of the pocket and get hit by my other D tackle, man. We have some D tackles. Just look at them boys. Oh man, they are going insane. And I said, I gotta go get me one, but we get an assisted sack together. I don't really like assisted, so I said, let me get my own. Dove and missed them. I ain't gonna lie to y'all boys, that Thunder in real life ain't no joke. It's coming. So guess what? You know, Ketchup Badookie gonna have to bring it. I don't know if y'all boys heard that, but bam! That was the Thunder outside, and they said they gonna come. They heard that hit from Ketchup, and man, he could and he would go get the sack, but he didn't get it. It was assisted. Oh yeah, Ketchup is in for a good game as it's thundering out there, brothers. But he absolutely has 10 sacks on this season, and Ketchup Badookie is going insane. Ain't nothing wrong with a little bit of thunder. You know, that mean he's just laying that boom extra hard out there. But absolutely, they will kick 3 and miss. It's 12-3. I will dip and rip and get outside in that quarterback. I said I'm coming because you know what? I'm relentless, and I'm going to get a sack every time with another sack from Ketchup Badookie. It's 20-3, and then I got thrown on the ground. I wasn't going to give up just yet. I said, go. No, my teammate will absolutely get the sack, but dipping and ripping and going outside and getting thrown on the ground, the quarterback steps up in that pocket, and I tried to hit him, but I missed him, man. I missed him, but absolutely getting another sack. Whoa! That Thunder scared me there, brother. But man, we are not here to play, and on 3rd and 10, I get thrown to the ground again. I guess the Thunder scared Ketchup Badookie, but it's 26-3, and we absolutely win the game with 9 total tackles. Going into our next game against Vanderbilt, Ketchup Badookie has to hit the weight room with another sack. Oh man, he is not playing. He was bull rushing him, and he's looking good out there, forcing fumbles, but sometimes he just give up and get thrown to the ground, and that's just unacceptable. But on 2nd and 7, man, meeting him in that backfield, that is great. Bull rushing him. Oh man, he looks like Donald out there, man. But he's absolutely club over ripping, breaking double teams and trying to get to this QB. But man, he was kind of fast. But man, not a so great game. We going to win 29-0. Going into our next game against South Carolina. Bam! That's how you lower your shoulder into someone's chest. Spin moving on that D-line, and man, get your beep over here. I'm trying to go get that QB. Spin moving again. I said I'm gonna go get him this time with bad intentions, and look that boy in his face and said, what you gonna do about it? Because when I put these balls to your chest, it's nothing you can do about it. But letting them get a pass down the field, they faked the field goal on us and absolutely went to get the first down. We're getting cussed out, and practice coach is gonna run us. And you know what? I'm trying to get to this QB, but it's just running from me. It's just bam, too much going on. Laying the beam in that backfield, absolutely clubbing over, ripping and getting another sack. But we will go on to win another ball game, 27-7. We were not pleased with that. He ends the game off with 8 total tackles. Going into our next game against Tennessee, man, they had a read option, and I said I wanted the QB. We're gonna put you out of the game. I heard you were a top player, and we're gonna take you out. Absolutely dipping and ripping, getting outside containment, making him fumble that ball. Man, Ketchup Badookie is a problem, straight up factor on that D-line. But man, the ball went all the way to the end zone. I thought I was gonna pick it up, but my teammate got the 6. Man, that was on me, y'all. I should have picked that ball up, but look at that speed as he hit that dip and rip, bull rushing him into the QB. Man, that was a beautiful sack. Got up and pushed that bull. What's up? What's up? What you trying to do, boy? But on 3rd and 5, dipping and ripping again, I said we are having a day on that QB. Bamming him, absolutely skipping and duping him to the ground. On 3rd and 21, man, we are rallying to that ball. Win the game 34-0. He ends the game off with 9 total tackles and 3 sacks. But man, after having a ball-out game last week, this game right here is going to be a blowout against Missouri. But I was dipping and ripping, and they scored early on. It might not be in our favor this game. But on 1st and 10, when I say y'all, we never saw a running back this fast yet as we were playing this whole season. This man took off, absolutely hit that outside, and there were no catching him. But come on, Ketchup. He had the clean shot on him and missed him, man. Dang. But on 7 to bam, yeah, we here now. But they absolutely kicked 3 from that far, and they made it. Oh man, bam. I'm laying it in the backfield. I'm trying to get a momentum shifted here. Spin moving, and the QB, man, he threw a dot. They will go all the way for 6, man. I'm kind of in my... I'm scared. Bam! I mean, as Ketchup Badookie is getting it done out here, his teammates are not, as they throw another TD, and man, we going to lose our first game 27-23. It was destined for us to lose 1, but man, he ends this game off with 3 total tackles and no sacks. Not a good game. On to our next game against LSU. Bam! Yes, sir! That's a beautiful hit right there. Had them boys kicking 3 early. They made it, but that was almost from the logo. That was impressive. They scored another touchdown, rocked the baby to sleep, and man, I'm over here spin moving, trying to get to that ball, and I'm just not making it happen. They kicked 3 again, but this time No, sir, you were just short, little LSU. No good. But on 1st and 10, I was trying to get to the QB, and every time I got to him, that quarterback was, letting that ball out. Watch this. Psych, I got him. You're sacked, buddy. You're mine all night. Now it's over with. But man, getting thrown on the ground, they tried to disrespect me right there. That number 66 tried to lay on me as I made a tackle in that backfield, and I didn't really respect that. But they were going to scoring again, and man, we're in overtime. They kicked 3. It's 34-34. I'm in the dip and rip, and they will score again. And man, it's looking like last week. We're going to lose another game. We lost by 2. Going into our next game against FCS Southeast, I took the quarterback. Every time on this read option, I'm taking the QB, and the others get the running back, but I missed him on that play. But on 3rd and 6, I got to that quarterback and hit him as he got the pass off. They're playing pretty better than I thought they would. They kicked 3, and yes, they will make it. Yes, sir, FCS, is about time that you all do something, but I get a sack with my teammate, and man, on 1st and 10, I said, I'm coming again. Bam! Zip zap, I zipped him up like a bag. Running a stunt with my D-Lineman, we got to him together. That was an assisted sack. That's beautiful teamwork right there, but bamming him while I was getting blocked up, that was impressive. But man, they will go down and score on us. Imagine letting an FCS team score on you. That is pretty embarrassing, but we go get a sack, and man, I clubbed over Rip and met him in that backfield. You know how bad I wanted to say boom, but I just missed it. So bam, I hit him again. No, I took him low. That wasn't a boom. No, I take that back. And just look at that impressive catch that they made. But guess what? It's a little too bad as I get another sack on the QB. We go in and blow you all out. 55-17. He ends the game off with 11 total tackles. Going into our next game against Oklahoma, that was a big hit in the backfield to start the game off and to take the momentum. And man, that just absolutely took it back off. Bam! Absolutely brought the momentum back. But they keep going down and scoring on us. They kick 3, and they're just getting the momentum on that side. They're playing at home, buddy. But they get a first down and a little bit more. So I said, you know what? I'm going to try to beat him with speed and club over Rip, but it doesn't matter. Somehow, some way he got through for a touchdown. Club over Rip. I'm going to get to you this time. I'm going to make sure to sack you. And yeah, man, I wasn't really impressed with my plan, but man, I told you you're not going anywhere and you're going to get over here because my hands are like Gorilla Glue and you're not going anywhere, but you all go score again. Sorry about that, fellas. I got a little too excited, but we kneel the ball and go on and win the game by 3 points. And man, I end the game off with 6 total tackles. Going into our next game, man, clubbed over Rip. Bam! I'm absolutely taking my anger out on you this game. You ran me over. You got your get back. I give it to you, but guess what? I meet you in that backfield again and laid you out, son. You need to wake up. You look like Nate Robinson. Bam! When he got knocked out. But on 1st and 10, man, they ran it outside and they were going for 6, man. They were moving fast. Bam! I'm all over that field. It's 17-7 interception. Oh, man. Ketchup Badookie intercepts the ball. The D-Lineman freshman. Oh, man, he's going insane. Spin move, and man, y'all go down and score again. Auburn absolutely tried to beat us, but we went 38-17, and we are headed to the SEC championship. Man, as a freshman, this is impressive to go to the SEC championship, but with Alabama, this is normal for you all. So, man, he's just living in the moment, and Ketchup Badookie said he wants to be like his brothers and absolutely go win everything. But, man, sometimes it don't work like that. But I don't go, whoa, talk straight, my brother. Let me lock back in, y'all boys. But man, on 1st and 10, they will get down the field with a pretty big gain. On 1st and 10, I said, I gotta go. Drop back in coverage. Bam! Oh man, he missed them just by this much. But getting blocked up on 2nd and 5, they hit that outside. And I don't think the Florida Gators are here to play with us. But guess what? We're up 29-7, and I'm just not making any plays. I think that's the problem, actually. I'm just not making no plays, and they just absolutely going down the field and turning up on us. But man, we going to win the game 29-19, and they're looking sad. I can imagine looking like that. Getting closer and closer to that national championship, something that you always dream of. We were going into the All-State Bowl game against Oregon, and it was time to blow them out of the water. But man, on 1st and 10, I shedded that block, and this QB and them had a read option, and man, they got a first down and a little bit more. They might have the best team in EA college football, so it's time to shut these boys down. Ketchup said he didn't care about any of that. So guess what? I missed the tackle in the backfield and was not playing fundamental football. On 3rd and 9, man, I about got thrown on my back, but they were just driving down that field, but trying to meet him in the backfield, I was just missing them, making freshman mistakes. This was something that I could not be doing. But man, the running back went for 6. I'm getting thrown to the ground, embarrassing myself out here. We're deflecting the ball at least. It's 21-14. I said, I gotta go get him at least one time if I'm gonna play like this. I said, come on with it then. Oh man, getting him again, and he absolutely got the ball off, but man, I got thrown on the ground, absolutely back to the grass. But man, on 1st and goal, they will absolutely score again, and they were starting to take over, kneeling the ball and beating us, sending us home 28-20. Oregon will be the bowl champ, and they will be heading to the next round of the playoffs. But guess what? Best defensive award goes to Ketchup Badookie. The Lombardi award goes to Ketchup Badookie. But I'm not even gonna hate. My teammate had a better season than me, and he went to win Heisman, so congrats to you. I wasn't robbed from it, but this is my season stats right here, and I'm not gonna lie to you. Ketchup Badookie doesn't fit in on this team. So I'm going to take it into my own hands. Ketchup Badookie will be entering the transfer portal and want to make a name for itself, not just because Alabama already has a name and we just have a heck of a defense. I just want Ketchup to be by itself and absolutely taking over. So drop in the comments, where do you think Ketchup Badookie should commit to next?